Hey everybody, this is Shirlene. Um, Not sure when you guys will see this. I don't go live very often. Um, a lot has been going on in my life with my health, and the Lord has given me favor with the insurance company. So they have been so kind to send quite a bit of staff to my home to help me. I have a um, Hey, Carla's Crafty Corner, how are you? Thank you for coming by my live, my second one. um, I have a home health aide now. I have a nurse. I have a physical therapist. I have an occupational therapist. Um, thanks. And is that everybody? I think that's everybody. But I have all these people coming 3 times a week to my home to work with me. So I thank God that He opened up the doors so that I can get the help I needed and get better and get out there and experience the world again and not just on the internet. Oh, com, a real store. I forgot to say that, didn't I? You guys, it has just been crazy. So my body has been in a little bit of shock because, hold on, oh, my hand went away. Because, when you bed bound and all of a sudden you're active, it throws your body into shock. But I'm happy because Shirlene wants out of this bed. By no means do I want to stay in this bed. Um, my stenosis won't get, there's no cure for it, but the weight loss will make it livable, I guess you could say. Um, so I am, you guys, I'm so proud of myself. I am using weights. I'm using ankle weights. I am right now, I'm just pumping water bottles for my arms because my upper body strength is strong already because it's been compensating for my legs. So I have good upper body strength. Um, the physical therapist said that my legs are strong, but if I get rid of the weight, they'll be even stronger and I can walk better. So I'm hoping to get rid of this walker. Maybe I could eventually just be on a cane. But if I have to go somewhere where I have to, you know, if I go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby where you got to pack a lunch because that store is way big, I might try and do like a little scooter or something, so I'm not tiring out Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob is at work, trying to make the donuts, and he's such a wonderful person. Um, the physical therapist even told me today, she said, I just want to tell you, you got a good man there. And I was like, yeah, I do. I gave him an out when I first got diagnosed with cancer because they said a lot of times the spouses don't stick around for stuff like that. And he said, nope, I took those vows for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, sickness and health, and I'm going to stay with you. And so he has been there, but I thank God that all the people that are coming in to help me also gives him a break. He doesn't worry about, oh, I got to get her washed up. Thank you. Oh, hey, Ryan, how are you? It's good to see you. I haven't seen your lives lately. I've been to my live. I'm just doing a quick update. Donna! Hi, Donna! It's so funny when you have all your internet friends and they pop in and you're like, oh my God! Hey, Donna! So, I was just giving, if you're just coming in, I was just giving an update about everything I'm going through. I'm a fighter, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor and I won't give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. Okay, I'm not Destiny's Child, but you get the idea. You haven't been live, so good to see you. Oh, okay. My king said the same thing when I was diagnosed. Yeah, you get a good man that is not gonna run off, but stick around. But I'm excited to get better, more improved. Um, to let go of the weight. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know. Thank you, Donna. That I've had this weight since I was 12 years old because I am a molested child survivor. And when I told, they didn't believe me at first. A medical staff had to confirm, and you know, if they have to confirm, then it has to be reported, and DCF got to get involved and everything. So I was no longer allowed to see that person in our family. It was an uncle, and so I believe it caused my mom, who was a single mom, a lot of problems because my grandma used to babysit us, and of course my uncle lived with my grandma. So because we couldn't go over there anymore, or I couldn't go over there anymore, it kind of made things harder for my mom. And she's never said anything, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know, like I'm blamed because the family is not as close to that part of the family anymore. But you know, it's in the past. I can't go back and change it. Um, and I think now it's so prevalent now that it's coming out that a lot of people have been touched, in the wrong way in their youth or teenage years, or mishandled sexually in their adult years, whatever. Um, but you cannot let that organize or dictate the rest of your life. But you have to deal with it. You have to process through it. I had to cry. I had to be mad. I had to be sad. And I had to forgive. I had to forgive. And once I was able to forgive, I was able to let go. Because the forgiveness is not for them per se, it's for you. Because that thing will eat you alive. So, you know, I never wanted men to ever touch me again. And I had, in my young mind, men didn't like fat girls. So I began packing on the pounds. And all it did was make my life miserable because, of course, in high school and everything, you get teased for being chunkier. Well, yes, importantly to forgive. Yeah. And, um, and so, you know, then I started losing weight. I had met someone, fell in love. Young girls know what that is. It fell in love. Well, this was after I was stupid and got married at 18 and divorced by 21. But then I met someone and fell in love. And I was told at 19 that I couldn't have kids. So that was another blow to my system. Um, but then I met this young man who we had the same birthday, just 2 different years. So we both were Aquarius and both had Valentine's Day birthdays. And I'm sorry, you guys are looking at me. I'm trying to hold you up. My arms are not what they used to be. And my phone is not that heavy, but okay, I'll try to hold you up. Um, I fell in love and everything, and I guess God said, "This is the one." Because lo and behold, I got pregnant. I was just as shocked as he was. I'll never forget it. I called my mama and said, "Mama, I think I got the flu. I keep throwing up every morning. And then in the afternoons, I'd be nauseous too." And she said, and my mom's a nurse. She said, "Girl, you know what you sound like?" I said, "What?" She said, "It sound like you're pregnant." I was like, "Ma, you not even funny. You know they said that I couldn't have babies because I had PCOS, but they didn't know it was PCOS back then. Because you get elevated testosterone." And I said, "Ma, you know that's not funny." She's like, "No, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, sweetie. Go to the clinic. Go get checked out." So I go to the clinic. And the man comes in there. He sits down. He goes, "Well, you're 6 weeks pregnant." And I was like, "What?" I scared the crap out the man. He was like, "Nurse." I don't think he was expecting that. I just busted out bawling. You would have thought somebody had died. But I knew God had blessed my womb where I thought my womb was barren. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Oh my gosh." He was like, "It's okay. You can give it up for adoption. You can have an abortion." I'm like, "No, you're not getting it." I was told I would never be a mother at a young age. It caused my marriage to go bad. I was like, and now you're telling me I'm 6 weeks pregnant? I had to fight tooth and nail for that pregnancy too, y'all. I was on bed rest. He almost came early twice. Whew, but I got him here. Praise God, I got him here.
And now he's a 28-year-old grown man, gave me a granddaughter. It's amazing what God will do. I tell you, I don't think anybody will ever, 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 ever convince me that God is not real. Because I have been through so much, and He has brought me through so much. And I'll get through this too. I'll get through this too. Um, Many times when I got the cancer, there's no cancer in my family nowhere. We got the high blood pressure, which I have, and the heart stuff, because of the weight. And I don't think there's too many skinny people in my family. So, at least on the women's side. So, when they told me I had cancer, I was like, where'd that come from? I'm like, there's no cancer in my family. And then by the time they found it, it was already stage 3. So, and thyroid cancer is a slow growing cancer. So I had to get to where I was, I had to have it in my body for 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years this thing has been brewing in my. So that would explain so much. I went through so much sickness, depression. That's because it was throwing all my hormones off. Because, the thyroid is the motherboard of your body. So when it's not working right, it throws off your hormones, it throws off everything. Like, I don't have a thyroid right now, it's been cut out. But so I get cold, it takes me forever to get cold, unless I'm flashing. All right, then I'm sweating like I just ran around the block. And I'm just laying here and I'm sweating, I'm kicking off covers, and Bob's like, you flashing? I'm like, yeah. He's so cute. If he's cold or cool, he will warm up. He's like, ooh, my baby's hot. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's crazy how life has been for me and challenges. I need to sit down and pen a book. I really do. I could do a couple of books actually. Um, but I'm getting through. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how I'm doing. You don't see a lot of posting of videos right now because I'm in a clean out phase. Okay, you guys, clean out phase. We are destashing. I have a couple of boxes I got to put together. A couple of people hit me up, wanted $100 boxes, so I need to get those together. That's a lot of materials. And oh, thanks, girl. No, I got to get my braids. My hair is long. I thank the Lord. My hair is growing. Look how long my hair is. Looking like Granny Sue, but it is long. I was like, oh my God, I never had long hair. All natural. So, and I'm tender headed too. Woo, girl. But I keep up with it. You waiting on your book? Yes, yes. It's been 6 years since. Oh wow, you had. Oh wow, I had mine in 2014. So 5 years. January 2014. So it's been about 5 years. Fingers crossed it don't come back because I know it's highly reoccurring. But they say if you go 10 years without an episode, then you're considered cancer free. I think the biggest thing I miss is I have the type of blood that is universal donor, and I was faithful in donating blood to the blood bank. And when I got the cancer, I couldn't do it no more. It broke my heart. Hey, honey, I was just talking about you. You better get to work. Are you sneaking in on my life? I gotta tell you, Mr. Bob is one of the most supportive guys I had ever known. And if you had told me that I would end up with him, I would have looked at you and gave you one of that. What are you talking about, Willis? We always talk about how God was sneaky the way He put us together. Because if we both admitted if we had just seen each other out in the world, we probably wouldn't have paid each other any mind. But because we met online, I don't know, you guys know, um, donate for 20 years. Oh, leukemia, yeah. That's rough. Hey, Shelly, I know you from Periscope. Hey, girl. um, yeah, yeah. It was an important thing because I felt like I was helping out in the world, giving back in some kind of way. Mr. Bob is he? You know what he is? He's a real gentle soul, and you got to be careful not to take advantage of him. And even I have to minister to myself at times. Hi, and make sure that I don't take advantage of him because if I say I want purple cows on the moon. He will do everything he can to see that Shirlene get her purple cows on the moon. You know, so yeah. But he's a very awesome guy. But we met on the internet before it was cool. You know, back in 2000. Back in 2000, it was like, oh, you gotta be an axe murderer. You know, I remember when I came out to Connecticut to visit him to find out if what we had was real or was it fantasy. Um, my coworkers called me because I had left his number with them, and one of them called, and I saw the number, and I was like, and this was before cell phones, and I was like, why are you calling me? And they were like, are you in the basement tied up? Or girl, our kings, yeah, twins, yeah. God made a few of them. He made a few of them, and so and I'm like, no, I'm not tied up in the basement. What kind of mess you talking about? And then another call came in, and they left a voicemail that he had to come to the mall. So when he got off work, he still went to work when I came to visit him because he had used up his vacation. But we had fun after he got off work. In '99, oh, wow, wow, that is so cool. Yeah, I met Bob in February of 2000, and we started talking. We're in a day. Yeah. Hold on, you guys. I gotta. Ugh. Okay, I just had to switch the position of how I was holding it. Okay, so we met in February of 2000, and in a chat room. Was it MySpace or My Way? One of those my places. And then we started chatting privately. Then we started phone calling. We swapped pictures. We started phone calling. And then by July, the end of July, he proposed my way. Okay. And I was like, he didn't, we had talked about someday we would get married probably. But I guess that was the day he felt like God moved him to propose, and I accepted. And everybody in the chat was like, "Oh my God, he just proposed to her!" And I was like, "Yeah." So some of our chat friends who have known us all this time are still around. So that's pretty cool because we've been married for 18 years. So yeah, where did the time go? MySpace, yeah, MySpace is back in the day. There's so much stuff. Bob is the tech person in this house. I surely don't know how to do much. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. You guys, I still film on my phone. I'm looking at using a camera, purchasing a camera to do my videos because I really want to launch my YouTube like really gung ho. I've been praying about it. Um, I'm not doing it for the money. So 20 years, wow. So we're a couple years behind you, but yeah, 2 kids later, 2 grown kids, and a granddaughter later. We're still hanging in there. But he's gonna retire in a couple of years, and then we're gonna go to Arizona. And then I gotta look out for my mom because she's getting up there. She's gonna be 71 in July, but she has all her health challenges and stuff. Mostly, she don't really want to come live with us, but I think what it is her SSI is just shrinking. Yeah. Oh, yes. Zaria's going to be 3 on June 28th, girlfriend. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to send her. She's beautiful, just like my son. Oh my gosh. She is my son in girl form. And my son laughs all the time. And I told him, I said, you see when the parents tell you your day will come. You act up now, your day will come. And yeah, she's a little whippersnapper. She's very intelligent. Whereas, yes, hold on, you guys. Okay. My arm's getting tired. That's what I said. The last time I held her in my arms, she was 2 weeks old. Now she's going to be 3. So I got to get out there and see her so she know who her grandparents are. And don't be looking us sideways like, who the heck are you guys? But anyway, I don't want to make this long because I don't know about y'all, but I'm on YouTube all day pretty much. And I just, some of these, um, if you're YouTube is over an hour. I just don't have that kind of time. Oh, you going to Vegas? Awesome. Me and Bob used to go to Vegas almost every year. One year we decided to take the kids and spoil it for us. We ain't been back to Vegas. August to watch my. Oh, awesome. Awesome. We used to do Vegas all the time, me and Mr. Bob. That was our playground. And then we decided to take the kids, or actually, I decided to take the kids one spring break one year, and it spoiled it for us. We never went back. I don't care how much they try to make it family friendly. It's just not. It's just not. There was too many places we couldn't take the kids, and a few places we could take the kids. It was just a lot of lines, and I'll never forget. Um, my daughter likes to rock climb. They had an indoor rock climbing. I don't know if it was at the M&M store or one of them places. They had an indoor rock climbing place. So I went to go sign my daughter up so that she could rock climb and pay the money and everything. The guy hands me the paperwork. I fill it out. I hand it back to him. And he says to me, "Do you have your adoption papers?" And I said, "What adoption papers? She's my stepdaughter. I don't need adoption papers. I'm married to her father." He was like, "Oh no, I would need adoption papers to let her get." I'm like, "What?" So Bob used to smoke, so he was outside grabbing a smoke. So I said, "Abby, go get your dad." Bob comes in, he fills out the paperwork, hands it to the guy. Not a freaking question. Not one question. Not a boo or who, nothing. But when I handed him the paperwork, I had to come up with adoption papers. And I told Bob, I said, "You believe this mess?" I'm like, "Okay, okay." But yeah, I think it's inside the M&M store. But she got to climb and she got to have fun. That's all that mattered to me at the time. The old Shirlene, the before I got saved Shirlene, would have had some New York uh, choice words with him, with the young man, but it wasn't worth it. I didn't want to mess up the experience. Hi! Is it Cozy Dozy Buds? Oh, that's a cute name. I like that. I'm Shell's Get the Real.com. A real store. I gotta get my store ready for Christmas in July, you guys. Yes! Christmas in July. We gotta have some fun stuff put in there. So people can start, and plus it'll give me get stuff out of this house. Um, I am de-hoarding, as they say. Um, we've been in this house 14 years, so definitely we have some stuff we can let go of, and my crafts have kind of taken over. So I will be putting together grab bags, and I won't just tell you to buy a grab bag and you don't know what's in there. How many years have we known each other now? It's been a while, Shelly. It's been a while since, at least since Periscope. I think at least since the beginning of Periscope, which was 2015, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh, oh, hey, too much. Now I know who you are. Oh, okay. I know you too much hurt. You also used to pop into my Periscope. I need to get back over there, you guys. I got two Periscope channels and I kind of walked away and it was getting too much. Now I have two YouTube channels because I thought it would be safer to separate the crafts from the religious inspirational stuff. So yeah, now I have Kingdom Love for You. That's where I do my BED, my um, blessed, educated, and disabled inspirational messages over there. Like Testimony Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna start sharing some of my daily devotionals with y'all too. Um, just letting the Lord lead me on that channel. And then Show's Crafty World, I keep that for crafts, and I might even throw in one craft with inspiration in it too. Right now, I'm trying to kill a 12 by 12 pad, and I don't want to just do cards. So I got some writing pads to cover. Picked up a pack of writing pads. So I'm gonna cover those real pretty. Yes, I will be making some cards. I might use some to make some prayer boxes, or to cover some prayer boxes. Um, What else was I planning? 3x3 cards. I ordered the envelopes from Amazon. So I need some 3x3. I'm gonna put together some little 3x3 card sets, not to sell, but to give to people, like people I swap with or whatever, because we always include extra goodies and stuff. Oh, speaking of swapping, you guys, starting July 1st, I will be looking for anyone that wants to do a one-on-one swap with me. I am located in the US of A on the East Coast. Don't forget this. Yes, I know about the cigar boxes that need to be decorated. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Did you find dies and stamps? They're like 10 feet from me. I have dies and stamps. The thing is, I have to go through them and figure out which ones I want to part with and which ones I want to keep because I have so much. That's the thing. I have so much. Like, I have to find another bin to put all my May May stamps in because I get 2 stamps a month from May May. And it's been a couple of years now, so those are starting to pile up. Um, and then, not to mention my little, my sales that I get from everywhere, Blitsy, eBay, Etsy. You thought about doing May May? I'm gonna let go a lot of my recurring stuff at the end of the year. Not because I don't like her product or anything. It's just that we got to start saving to move. They said it could be when you move across states, it, you should have about $10,000. So I need to make sure that we got that because we have to go over to Arizona and pick out an apartment. We're going from a house to an apartment, okay? So we definitely need to downsize. If you left it up to me, I'd get a tiny house, but Mr. Bob was not down with the tiny house thing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna probably just get down to just the scripture stamp from May May, and right now I get a bead box every month for my beading. I'll probably end that because I got enough beads to choke a horse. And plus, if I need something, I can run to either Joann's or Michael's and get the beads I need, or dollarbead.com. Yeah, it adds up. It adds up. I didn't realize how much. Oh, my arm is getting tired. Oh, I didn't realize how much stuff I had until the fire marshal pointed it out to me. And he was like, well, we just worried about you getting out of here if there's ever a fire. And we worried about, you have a lot of fireable? I don't know what they call it, flammable stuff in here. Well, heck yeah. I got scrapbook paper. I can have a barn fire for the whole neighborhood. So I'm going to have to let go of some of my paper. I've been trying to think of things to do with, because you never really use the whole paper pad. You get a few happy sheets out of it, and then the rest of it is, it's just there. So I've been trying to do different things like make my own little embellishments and stuff like that with the paper that I didn't use out of the paper pad. But I have plenty of paper. Yeah, so I'm gonna pack it up. I got some iris cases, and we're gonna go through some things. So yeah, I'll probably have bling. I have old jewelry, stamps, some dies. There's a lot of stuff at garage sale. Yeah, we're gonna do a garage sale. We're gonna do a garage sale because Mr. Bob has got a lawnmower and weed whacker, stuff like that he ain't using. Um, that we can get rid of because we won't need it at the apartment. Ugh, I wish we could just get another house, but I don't want to put us. We don't want those kind of debts at this age to deal with, especially, um, with our health and stuff. We don't want the stress. So I'm getting an apartment. Hopefully, the Lord will put good people around us, and we'll be happy. I'm probably going to be in a corner somewhere if I can't get my own room for my crafts. Packs of paper went for $3. Wow. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get rid of it. You just want to get rid of it. You don't even want to, you know. I got $200 boxes I got to put together now that people requested stuff. So, people were nice enough. So if you're looking for something specific, you can email me at shirlscraftyworld@gmail.com. Um, and I'll check and see. If you say, "Oh, can you put me together a $20 bag?" $20 would be a bag because priority envelope is $8. So, you know, stuff like that, and let me know because I have. Mr. Bob can't live in Michael's anymore. Just dies and stamps. All right, that's gonna take me a minute to go through, especially the dies, because I keep calling it a Garmin, but it's not a Garmin. I forget the name of the thing. It starts with a G. I have that electrical die cutter thing. It starts with a G. Um, but I still use my Cuttlebug too. Yes, the Gemini. Thank you. Thank you. I have a Gemini. And I bought the hook. Sorry. I bought the full size Gemini. So it was, that HSN had a whole kit and caboodle. So, and it's paid off now because I did monthly payments on it. So, but that, with my back and everything, I couldn't do the Cuttlebug that much anymore. It took too much effort. So I have the Gemini now. So, but I will go through and see if I have any doubles because I know me, sometimes I have doubles. Like how many happy birthday dies do you need? Or how many, you know, things like that. So dies and stamps, I'll keep that in mind. I'll write you in my craft Bible, which I have right here. This is my craft Bible. You see, I got my craft crafty addresses and receipts for stuff. And here, it's good to see you too. Crafts. Hey, Crafts Fire, how are you? I meant to ask you if you were in Louisiana. And I write down all of my crafts or my swaps. Um, I used to swap. God, I used to do 5, 6, 7 swaps a month. Do you still have my address? Oh, who said that again? Let me check. Shelly. Let me see if I got you in here, Shelly. Give me a minute. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me look. This is one of those books I got from what is that? Yellow Book on Instagram. Is it yellowbook.com? They make the TNs or the books that go in the TNs. Um, Paper House. Oh, is it called Paper Yellow Book Paper House? Yeah. They had a sale and I had bought a bunch of these books. You know what, Shelly? I'm not seeing you in here, sweetie. No, I don't have you in here. So, go ahead and email me, Shelly, so I can put you in my book. Oh, goodness. Hold on, let me see who that is. It might be my son. Yeah, it's my son, you guys. I gotta go. Hello? I don't even know how to end this.